Good shot.
I like that.
I see you.
She's on fire.
Stay left, Danny.
Oh. Okay.
Hit me. There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP.
Now, introducing the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at point guard. Standing 5'11". Number 30. Number 30. Manning the middle.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. And for Cleveland. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now here's Prince. He's covered closely. Nailed from three-point land.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Lets it go from the wing. Connects, the jumper drops.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
So nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Guarded by Prince. Second chance shot will not go. This is off the front iron. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Down low. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Mavericks making the shot. Goes up on the wing. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Out to the right wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Number 18 hits first.
One shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw this game.
Number 32. At the line for one.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot clock at 5. Mavericks with the rebound. Oh, that's blocked.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Mavericks ball.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Here is Shakur. It's good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
To stop the run. No good there.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter.
Timeout.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
.102 left to play here in the first. Took him no time at all on that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Lays it up off the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Number 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That's chipped, and he recovers it. They grab their own miss. Goes up again, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for the Mavericks. Number 88. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. he makes both free throws. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Mavericks, 19.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
And for the Mavericks. And for Cleveland. Throws it up high. The shot will not fall.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And so here's Cleveland following the score by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. High post try. It's rebounded by Dallas. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Low block shot on the way. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
To the right side. Dallas moving it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he can't bank that one in.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Number 88. His first team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:53 left in the second quarter. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 9.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Who wants a T-shirt?
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Number 40.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Over to the wing. Fade away. Got a piece of it. Kicked away. .109 left to play here in the half. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Clock at 6. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shot from 12. To the wing right side. Fires the 3. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
His first shot coming late. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
30.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They have a solid 8-point lead. And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Yeah. If you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. It's deflected. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Cleveland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's blocked. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Prince is checked in for Dallas.
At the line for your Cavaliers, number 13. One shot.
With a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
3 T-shirts are on their way. Get on your feet and get loud.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. So the wing on the left. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Guarded by Prince. It's stolen. Teardrop shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Guarded by Prince. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Second shot opportunity. No good on that one.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Yep, that one goes.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Prince. Takes a 3. No good that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Unloads from 13. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. He's got 8.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And the layup falls.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
.112 left to play in the third. For the tie, Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Six to shoot. Puts up a 3. That shot no good.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Guarded by Prince from 10 feet out, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
From downtown, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
With the score.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
38. It's the fourth quarter. Let's get extra loud.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Prince has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Goes up from the top of the key, and right on target. Good. Prince has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs. And for Dallas. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Prince. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Out to the right wing. Here is Shakur. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And no good. The Cavaliers trailing. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. To take the lead. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for the number 25. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Defended by Prince. To tie it up. Drains it from beyond the arc. And that'll tie this game up.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Good.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Knocks it loose. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Shakur. And Dallas again with the bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Dallas calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thanks, David. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 4. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Number 14. Number 30.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Team foul. At the line for Cleveland, number 13.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Offensive rebound. And it's good for 2.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. .21 left in the game. From 18 feet away, again the Cavaliers score.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now here's Prince. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Ball's not loose. Inside. The shot that time, not on target.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
No good with the elbow jumper. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, missed it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, number 18. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
With the teardrop, it's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Prince. Pace first. Third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots. Number 30.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Off on that one. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.